Hey everybody, and welcome to the fourth video update for the Eon Quest Kickstarter. Today we're going to jump right into a figure focus, and that focus is on the Magmoid and the Magmoid Captain. The Magmoid and the Magmoid Captain have their origins in a line called Crystar that was from Remco, I believe, in the 80s, and that Marvel Comics had actually developed as a comic book property. I was a big fan of it, and the red and orange coloring for the figures definitely is inspired by that. But unlike those figures, these figures were designed to use translucent plastic for the magma areas. And I thought it'd just be a cool touch to combine magma and robotics, just something I hadn't really seen myself before. And the big thing, too, with these figures is they were designed to have a lot of interchangeable weapons parts so that you could use them with each other and also other figures in the line like Uplink and Captain Wolfmoon. And in the future, there would be new Magmoids of different kind of elements. So for Series 2, there was going to be a Slimoid who was actually cast in translucent green plastic and would have new weapons to add to the mix. Alright, today we've got the Magmoid and the Magmoid Captain. Figured we take a look at these guys together because they share a lot of the same parts by design. And the idea behind the Magmoids, as I said, was really just to provide a cool looking army builder. The one thing the prototypes have never really communicated well was the fact that these were going to be in translucent plastic and exactly what that would have looked like. I think that would have been really cool to be able to do that for people because I think it's going to add a lot to the figures in the final production. But sometimes, you got the realities of prototype making and what you can get done for the amount of money you can spend. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. So the Magmoids, they have this sort of bubbly head sculpt, very fierce, evil looking. This is the first prototype that we had. It is actually really close to the next prototype because, unlike the other figures, the Magmoid's legs were always the right size. So these were always the right length. So they actually stand 5.5 inches tall with no issues. And the Magmoids have the same robot arms that some of the other characters do, which means you can do some cool things with them. Like have interchangeable parts, so you can give him the blaster bow there, or you can put on the magma shield, which will also be in translucent plastic. And of course, the blaster bow can also attach to the little hole right here on the forearm, so it just clips right in. So you have a lot of different display options. I'll show you real quick the Magmoid Captain. So when the factory sent me the prototypes, they only sent one pair of robot arms for the Magmoid, since why he doesn't have arms. But his main feature was he had the extra helmet here, which again, I think just like the other helmets in the line, they did a really good job of making it a nice tight fit so it didn't look too huge. But at the same time, it actually comes off fairly easily. There you go. The big difference, of course, with the Magmoids from this version to the next is that I did get rid of the ugly hinge joint there with the hole. So now it doesn't have that sort of aesthetically displeasing neck wobble there. And the Magmoid Captain, let me grab the arm from the other guy and show you the swappability. How that worked. One more time. He had a magma sword. So this part right here would have been painted silver, so it just would have been the magma part that would have been clear translucent plastic. There you go. He would have had a sword. And of course, he can also use the other parts from the regular non-Captain Magmoid as well. And of course the shield, because they're all the same pieces there. So there you go, that's the Magmoid Captain. A little bit closer look. One last thing I was going to show you was the way that the armor closed in the back. I really like the way that this armor turned out actually. It was meant to sort of look like circuitry, and I think, you can really see, we'll take a look at some of the detail on there. The sculptor did a fantastic job just capturing this circuitry look. And even on the back too, it's the same way. And these are the way that I actually changed Wolf Moon and Uplink as far as the way they collapsed. It works really well. Basically, you just come off the little peg. There you go. Your armor's all ready to come off. Okay, so next we're going to take a look at the next stage prototype of the Magmoid. So as you can see, you got your basic Magmoid here. He will come with 2 hands here. And because of that, in addition to the legs that move in and out and up and around, you got the waist, the neck movement, which is back and forth now. I got rid of that neck swivel, kind of ugly. You got your shoulders on both sides that go up and down. But because of these hands being separate pieces, there is actually another point of articulation technically, because these will move and swivel, which is kind of cool. And of course, these are made to come off. So you can take them off and then add in whatever weapon you care to add in. Let's put this guy here. We can put the magma sword in on this side. Oops, I did it too hard. There we go. You got a fully kitted out Magmoid. Of course, he has the magma shield as an option. And then here is the Magma Captain's helmet. So kind of show you, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but it just snaps right on. It looks really good when it's on. So this, if people are concerned about the tight fit, this head would be cast in plastic, and then this would be cast in gray plastic base with silver paint on top. So since the interior would be base plastic and the head's base plastic, you wouldn't have to worry about paint rub or anything like that. So it wouldn't be so tight that that would be an issue. And there you go. That is the Magmoid and Magmoid Captain figure focus. Thanks so much for joining me for another video update for the Eon Quest Kickstarter. Again, if you want to contribute to the Kickstarter, which would be very much appreciated, you can go to kickstarter.com and type in Eon Quest. Or if you go to one of the websites on screen, you'll find a link big and bold there. Again, thank you so much for checking out the project, and I'll see you next time.